The Director of Public Prosecutions has been asked to investigate claims of a criminal conspiracy by the Conservative Party to hide election expenses. It follows an investigation by this programme which revealed almost £100,000 in seemingly undeclared spending in 3 by-elections in 2014 and in the general election last year. Now, Ukip has written to the DPP claiming that the Conservatives potentially conspired to pervert the course of a democratic election. The spending is already the subject of a probe by the Electoral Commission. Our political correspondent Michael Crick reports.
Generic Robert Edwards.
In 3 by-elections, Newark, Clacton and Rochester in 2014, and in South Thanet in last year's general election. This programme has shown in recent weeks how the Tories spent thousands of pounds which weren't declared on the candidates' legal spending returns. If those sums had been declared, the Tories would have spent well beyond their legal limits. But now Ukip have hit back. They've written to Alison Saunders, the Director of Public Prosecutions, asking her to investigate not just what they think are breaches of election law, but possible conspiracy.
The same people within the Conservative Party have been responsible for this expenditure and declarations. It is Ukip's view that this raises, at least on the face of it, the possibility that a conspiracy to commit offences has taken place.
Ukip say in their letter, these matters are of the gravest possible nature in a Western democracy, and they tell the Director of Public Prosecutions, the mere suggestion that the party of government has potentially conspired, perhaps even at the highest level, to pervert the course of a democratic election is one that requires your very serious personal attention.
Lord Feldman.
But last week, when I finally caught up with the Conservative Party chairman, Lord Feldman, he denied any such suggestions.
No, were you breaking the law?
We did everything in accordance with the rules.
Is that a conspiracy to deceive returning officers?
Absolutely not.
But this programme found evidence that Craig McKinley, the Tory MP who beat Nigel Farage in Thanet, seemed to spend almost 2.5 times the legal spending limit. He and his agent could be disqualified, his party forced to fight the seat again.
It's clear that the Electoral Commission are now taking these allegations very seriously and examining them in some detail. But investigations like this can take many months, and the Electoral Commission may not conclude until after the 12-month limit that exists under election law for mounting a prosecution. However, it's also possible by law for the police to apply for a 12-month extension on that limit.
Michael Barnbrook, a local resident who stood for both the BNP and Ukip in the past, has been pursuing our allegations with Kent Police.
Before the 12-month limit expires, I shall write to the police and tell them I'm still waiting for a decision and make them aware that they can go to a magistrate's court and seek an extension of the time limit. So to prevent them saying after 12 months that unfortunately there's nothing they can do.
Do you think they will?
Well, if they don't, I shall make a formal complaint against them.
Meanwhile, we understand tonight that the Director of Public Prosecutions has now written back to tell Ukip they have no powers to investigate, but that they could invite the police to do so. We wait to see whether they will.